Do you have a podcast that you're passionate about? Are you looking for a professional studio to help bring your vision to life? Then look no further than Crux Media Group Studios. Located at 903 West Evans Street in Florence, South Carolina, Crux Media Group Studios is a full-service podcast studio that offers recording, editing, consultation, live streaming video recording, and more. We have state-of-the-art equipment and a team of experienced professionals who can help you create a podcast that is professional, polished, and engaging. Whether you're a first-time podcaster or a seasoned pro, Crux Media Group Studios can help you take your podcast to the next level. Contact us today at 843-407-1673 to learn more about our services and to schedule a consultation.
Full of passion.
You don't trust me, huh?
Well, you know why.
Fuck your whole take care, B.I. shit. Yeah, what's it? Yo, G.I. niggas. Now, yo, what up, yo? Time is running out, it's for real, though. Let's connect, politics, ditto. We can trade places, get lifted in the staircase. Word up, peace, incarcerated, Scarface. Related style, attract millions. Fans, they understand my plan. Who's the kid up in the green land? Me and the RZA connect. Blow a fuse, you lose. Half-ass crews get demolished and bruised. Fake me frontin', hourglass heads.
And welcome back to Eggs Grits with a whole lot of ignorance. It's your boy Yusuf in the building. And remember, you can catch us on all podcast platforms. We are here once again to give you guys the best show that we could possibly bring you. I had to bring it in on probably one of my favorite albums of all time, Only Built for Cuban Links, also known, aka The Purple Tape, by Raekwon, the chef of Wu-Tang. And before we get into it too tough, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my mans in all the way from PA. It's my dog. E, what's going on, brother?
Yo.
Damn, nigga. It ain't cold up there, is it?
Nah, nigga. It's not cold yet. But I am cold. Nah, my ass is sick. So
shit, nigga.
Yeah,
hey, don't leave that shit up there, nigga. Leave that up there. I ain't been sick yet. I'm good. So leave that right there.
It's just a little chest cold, like little flu type shit. But tonight it wants to make me cold. So tonight I am fucking Frosty the Snow Eve. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'm here. I'm here for the people.
I want to give some shout outs.
Yo, read my text message too.
Read your text?
Yes. Read my text.
Nigga, you can't be saying that shit on air. Oh, I got that already. I figured that already. All right. I'm going to give some shout outs to people on. Of course, every week we got Big Cuz on. Khalil, what's going on, my brother? Our boy L, aka Who Shot You. Check out the podcast. We're gonna go ahead and drop his shit in down in the bottom line in a minute. Then we got Dawn. Welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Your girl ain't in tonight. Your girl D. Here tonight. So the double D's, the double D's are in the building.
AKA Double D.
She said she had a bad sinus infection this week. And you know what, Dawn? I'm gonna drop the music real quick. I know you had something going on because you was not posting as much as you usually post. If y'all don't follow Dawn, go ahead and follow Dawn on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Listen, she gonna post 40 posts a day unless she's not feeling well, and then in that case you're gonna get about one post. But she must have been not feeling well. I meant to text you, Dawn, to see how you was doing. But shouts out to you. Hope you feel better. Hey, Cliff, Carolina Sports Talk. Make sure to Check out Carolina Sports Talk podcast. New episode came out. Cliff, I got you, bro. I know it was supposed to come out yesterday. My bad. It dropped this morning, but go ahead and check it out. Carolina Sports Talk podcast. Big Cliff and my boy DJ Hot Star. He from the crib, so he be getting it in. And then Mama just tapped in. What's going on, Ma? Of course, she already. We ready for the buffoonery, and I got you tonight. Trust me, we got a bunch of buffoonery. And really, and it's the setup show for one of our favorite things. You know what it is. It's the Power Recap. Power Recap, the first episode of season 2, Power Force 2, Power Force Book 4, Force, the Tommy story. We're going to recap that each and every Monday. So you can catch it live here each and every Monday. Bring your questions, bring all that shit. Send us your whatever it is that you want to say on the show. Go ahead and send it to us ahead of time. Whatever.
Don't forget your conspiracy theories too.
Don't forget your conspiracy theories. And then of course, we're going to say we got to get into. Well, we get into it later. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into our weird news. Oh, shouts out to Vaughn. Vaughn was not feeling well today. So of course, as always, like your job, like your regular job, man. Like when you're not feeling well, you call in sick. But she just came back off it. She just came back off of FMLA. So I don't know if we could give her, some more days. But we gonna see.
Yeah, she might have like 1 or 2 left.
You got 1 or 2 left?
She might have 1 or 2 left.
All right, let us go ahead and get into weird news. I always have a problem finding it. There we go. And the news is brought to you by Crux Media Group. From starting your podcast to editing it, production, and even audiobook recordings, they got you. Contact them 843-407-1673 or visit the website cruxmediagroupllc.com. Crux Media, where they create, inspire, and promote all media. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I got some stories for y'all today. Eve, you know how I do. Sometimes we bring it right in. Sometimes we got to kind of go through a little bit. So sometimes I post a little picture and we ask, what did they do? What did they do?
Oh shit. They out here robbing banks. That is 2023's. What's that movie? Set It Off.
Right, 2023 Set It Off. Okay. All right, y'all.
Bank robbing females.
Before I go ahead and get into the story, I need y'all to go ahead and drop. You said they cute. Which one?
Yeah, they look like they played basketball for what's that? The Gamecocks.
I'm with you. So Lil said stripper robbing dudes. Okay, these are some strippers robbing dudes. Anybody else want to tap in? What you think? Dawn, Double D.
I was gonna say that too.
Stealing wigs, but none of them look like the two in the middle. They look like they wig snatchers.
But they got the Meek Millies on, so that means they got locked up with their wig and they had to take it off.
Okay, Big Cliff says a car wash scam. All right, let me say that.
What's the car wash scam? That's what I want to know. What is a car wash? Is it like they act like they about to wash watch a car with their titties out, take your money and leave?
I guess so. And Mama said they stole your chicken nuggets. Well,
they ain't get my chicken nuggets because my chicken nuggets had rats in them.
Oh, and if you missed last week's episode, please tap into that because we talked about chicken nuggets with rats in it. Make sure you check your chicken nuggets before you give it to the kids. All right, the McNuggets. Actually, the McNuggets. What they will say? Yep. He said, up. Those are the only ones they stole were the ones with the rats in it. Okay. All right. So here's the truth. These 5 women were arrested in Florida after a brawl with employees at a chicken wing restaurant called Papa B's. The incident was sparked by an accusation that the women purposely clogged the restaurant toilet with excessive amounts of toilet paper. The employees confronted
What are they, 3?
No, 5 of them. The employees.
No, I'm saying what are their ages? Like they acting like they in elementary school.
The employees confronted the women who were the only customers at the time and had allegedly clogged the restroom. Again, after it was cleaned, the situation escalated with the women becoming irate and engaging in physical violence, including punching, kicking, and throwing objects at the restaurant supervisor and another employee who tried to intervene. The women fled the scene, but were later apprehended by the police. The individuals involved are identified as Kenesha Charles, Taisha Charles, Keonda Charles, Jasmine. They all couldn't. Jasmine Klein and Jahalia Smith. And I know I said that wrong because it's Jaheigha Smith. Have been charged with disorderly conduct, battery, and criminal.
Yeah.
I don't even know how the fuck you say. Like, can we please stop naming children with a numerous amounts of fucking consonants back to back? Us teachers don't know how the fuck to say it, and the kids I had a kid. His name is spelled. Please pronounce this for me. Kevion.
Kevion.
You're fucking wrong.
What the fuck was his name? Kevon. Nigga. Not with no Ke. They didn't put no apostrophe. They ain't put no apostrophe over that motherfucker.
No,
separate the K.
It's straight. So please stop. Can we stop? Relax. As I always say, relax. All right. Yeah. So, and them good ladies need to relax because they said they cleaned it like it was clogged. The employees came and cleaned it, and all of a sudden it was clogged again. And these women were the only ones in the shop.
Maybe they food was just that bad that they was taking huge shits and clogging up the bowl.
Well, why you there that long that you eat and take a shit?
It was going in one end and coming out the
other. Speaking of shits, I guess Khalees's milkshake doesn't keep the boys in the yard.
He gives them the runs.
Yes. Apparently, Bill and Khalees have broken up.
Who the fuck is Bill?
Who the fuck is Bill? What?
Bill Clinton?
No.
Hey.
Bill Murray, nigga. You didn't know that Bill Murray and Khalees were dating?
You just made my stomach hurt. I'm about to go clog the chicken sack toilet. Oh, God, no.
Bill Murray and Khalees have been dating.
He looks as decrepit as his character in that zombie movie.
They first started dating in June. Did not have an almighty Rowan plan to maintain the friend. They have a plan to maintain the friendship. Khalees and Bill are and still are very fond of each other, but things just ran their course. They both have busy schedules.
Ran out of Bluetooth. And
after a whirlwind romance, hey, text that to me. That's the name of the episode. A whirlwind romance decided to go their separate ways. They hope to remain friends, but also plan to get on with their lives.
That dick is wrinkled, pause. She couldn't take no more of that shit. His dick got pussy lips. This dick got pussy lips. Pause.
Now, this next story, I struggled with putting this in there, and it usually we're very lighthearted, but I think this was a story that needed some light. Hold on, let me drop this off the screen real quick. It's a sad story coming out of Florida. In a tragic, heart-wrenching incident, the lady in this picture, Brandy Hutchins, mother from Lake Wales, took the lives of her 2 children and then her own life in an apparent murder-suicide. The motive behind this devastating act seems to stem from a custody battle that she had with her ex-husband. Despite a court order demanding to transfer the custody of her 10-year-old son to his father, Hutchins failed to comply, leading to a harrowing weekend-long search because she disappeared with the kids. The search ended tragically as the bodies of Hutchins, her 10-year-old son, and her 19-year-old half-sister were discovered inside a mobile home. According to Sheriff Grady Judd, it appears that Hutchins committed the heinous act before taking her own life. The 19-year-old victim, who wasn't a part of the custody dispute, added another layer of tragedy to the already devastating event. As the father of the 10-year-old boy named Aiden Hutchins grieves the loss of his son, he shared his heartbreak with the world, struggling to come with terms of the imaginable circumstances that led to the profound loss. Like, are we in a place now where people so don't want to give up shit that they go to this extent?
Yes. That's just like it's that simple. Yes. That's like that motherfucking punk nigga that ran up in the fucking dollar store, shot it up, and then killed himself. There's no, even in death, there's no consequences. Like,
but and that's the thing that gets me is like, you do the shit, but you like, you so bold.
You leave everybody else with the bullshit.
Yeah, you bold as fuck to do it, but you don't have the balls to stick around for what comes, like, what's the aftermath of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't deal with no backlash. Like, it's one thing I know about when it comes to raising kids and having beefs with your ex or whatever like that. It's like, the kids ain't in it, and the kids are the common ground. You got to be able to come to a conclusion, even if you like, if she hate me and I hate her, you know what I'm saying, or however your household dynamic works, you know what I'm saying. Like, you got to be able to say, hey, the kids are off limits. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But that's just difficult as fuck.
It is, but listen, ain't nobody about to have me out here committing no damn murder suicides. Fuck that shit. That shit is stupid.
Totally with you on that, man. Totally with you on that. All right. Let's continue to move it on. Try to get through this quick. We're gonna play another game of what the fuck did this person do? So everybody that's tapped in, look at this photo. What do you think she is guilty of?
She is guilty of impersonating Snoop from The Wire.
Ooh. Be Easy will wholeheartedly, Be Easy of the DJ Blaze Radio Show will wholeheartedly appreciate that. Yes. 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 Yes.
That's the woman that put the rat in the chicken nugget. Shit.
Damn. Hey, you coming up with some good ones, yo.
Oh shit.
Well, since nobody else is tapped in, this 22-year-old woman, Carrington Elise Harris, stabbed her grandfather in the neck after he asked her to take a shower. According to a report, by law and crime. The woman's hygiene had become a major concern for her grandparents, who pleaded with her to bathe. In response, she reportedly became destructive in their home before stabbing her grandfather and escaping into the woods. The grandfather survived the attack and reported the incident to the police. Harris has subsequently arrested and charged with domestic abuse battery, as well as domestic abuse battery with a dangerous weapon.
Like, what about fucking elder abuse?
Like, do you not want to bathe that fucking bad?
Listen, I think my son and hey, I'm sorry, but this is the truth. He just turned 17, and he's just now realizing the significance of a good bath.
Of a fucking shower?
Yeah. My man said if need be, he take 2 a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. So I was my youngest took a shower, and they like to climb into bed with me late night before they go to sleep. They climbed into bed with me, and we climbed into bed. I was like, "The fuck is that smell?"
Yeah, he took a shower. He took his time in the bathroom.
I had done sniffed, and I was like, "This little motherfucker stink." And I said, "Boy, you stink." And he was like,
ass in the shower.
It's your ass. I went and took him straight to the shower, and then I got him some deodorant because I didn't think it was time for deodorant, but apparently it was.
Listen, but they be bullshitting in the shower too sometimes too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I went to give him his bath. He was standing at the back of the shower. I said, "Do you get under the water?
Like, do you get any soap on you?" That's the real question. Like, where do you put the soap? In the air? Shit.
The soap ain't even.
The soap dry, the rag wet, and the towel musty.
All right. Have you ever had a?
Then they put lotion on top of it.
Under the arm be dry. Hell yeah. Behind his neck, behind his ears, his damn his hair be dry. And I was like, how is that possible?
Shit.
Hey, you ever had a noisy neighbor?
No, not that. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Or are you the noisy neighbor? I know when we was at 228, we were the noisy neighbors.
Nah, yeah. But when I lived there,
noisy neighbors.
No. I'm not saying we wasn't, because I definitely used to watch Star Wars with the shit blasting and the windows open, and you could hear that shit down the block.
Nigga, as many parties as we had with as many parties as we had at 228, I know them people downstairs was like,
yeah, nah, he used to be on us. They don't have one weekend though. but nah, yo. I had
Cliff said, "I got a drum set. I've been the noisy neighbor." Hey,
when I lived in Somerset, I swear I never called the cops on nobody before until I lived in Somerset, son. Because every fucking weekend, my Hispanic downstairs neighbors will be bumping all fucking night. So you know they're having a good time because you hear the music, like it's like walking in a bodega.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Then as the night is winding down, you don't hear the music as much as you feel the fucking bass. So these niggas would be at it at like 2-3 o'clock in the fucking morning every fucking Saturday, son. They used to kill me. Shit.
Si quieres una mansión de verdad, pero esa piscina vista al mar. Tú si quieres que te traten VIP y que todo gire en torno a ti. Tú si quieres, Ahora voy a ponerte claro que lo que es. Buscando un sueño, mucha gente se pierde por la envidia y la traición, por el dinero y la ambición.
Hey, that's what you was hearing.
That bass. But nah, you got to get rid of. See, you can't do that. You got to get rid of the words and just have a bass. It's just bass. So literally, it's like this all night.
Mama said I paid them back by putting a woofer against the concrete wall. Hey,
Oh yeah, my mother definitely be going ham. She definitely be going ham. Oh, they getting on my nerves. All right, I got you.
all right, so let's get into this dude here. Like this dude said, look, you know, you gonna be noisy? Fuck it. I got you.
You are watching what cops say is a terrible crime committed by a brilliant chemist. First, he's seen filling a syringe with some sort of substance. Then he places the syringe under an apartment door. What was your reaction when you saw your neighbor injecting this substance into your home? Umar Abdullah and his wife had just had a baby. Almost immediately, they say, their downstairs neighbor, then a PhD student in chemistry, began complaining about noise. That's him skulking outside the apartment in Tampa.
After my daughter was born, right after we came back from hospital, he started complaining.
Then the family began smelling chemicals pervading the apartment. Everyone, including the baby, started getting sick.
She used to cough, and subsequently she used to vomit.
Air conditioning ducts were cleaned, plumbers checked all the pipes leading to the apartment, and the landlord even replaced the water heater. But the noxious fumes became overwhelming, and that's when the new dad decided to install a hidden camera. At first, the surveillance video caught just a glimpse of the suspect. The next day, when the camera was repositioned, this happened, and the terrifying truth came out. Initial toxicology reports from police say the substance being pumped into their apartment consists of 2 strong opioids, methadone and hydrocodone. The suspect is identified as Shu-Ming Lee, who got his PhD in chemistry at the University of South Florida. A promising future ahead of him, now in jeopardy for one incredibly foolish act.
Yo.
That nigga was giving them meth.
Yeah, that nigga said, so y'all just gonna make noise? Got y'all niggas. I got y'all. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I got you. We ain't even gotta worry about it. I got you.
That's some punk ass shit. Cause all right, so everybody know babies make noises and babies make noise when you don't want them to make noise. So get over it. Put on some fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
or they gotta get like you get noise canceling fans. You know what I'm saying? Like they have in the psychiatrist's office. Them joints.
Like to me, it wasn't music. It wasn't nothing that was crazy. Like it was literally like
a family and their kids making
family and their kids.
Wouldn't have called no cops, son. Fuck that shit. That nigga might be a chemist, but can he box? I would have aired him the fuck out, son. Fuck that shit.
Hey, you don't know what he'd have had for you later.
I would have I'd have shot that nigga and ain't what you would call it a stand your ground state. Like I'd have been sitting there watching this nigga pump chemicals under my door. Oh, that's assault, motherfucker. That's assault with a deadly weapon, bitch. I'm shooting through the door.
Hey man, I just think a lot of these people just be on some weird, wild shit. Man, but let's move on to ignorant sex. All right, Weird Sex is brought to you by Beducated.com. Are you looking for a comprehensive, accurate, and up-to-date sex education? Look no further than Beducated.com. They offer a wide range of resources on all aspects of sex, from intimacy and sexual health to relationships and self-pleasure. Beducated is a resource for anyone who wants to learn about sex in a safe and supportive environment. Visit Beducated.com and sign up. Use the promo code EGI at checkout for 15% off of your of your sign up fee. That's Beducated.com. Promo code EGI. Hey, Vaughn. Welcome, Vaughn. Welcome, Vaughn. Vonnie missed something. We got to play it back for her. Hold on.
Educated with Vaughn.
Educated by Vaughn.
With Vaughn.
Educated with Vaughn.
Yeah.
A ti te quiera, siempre tú me esquivas.
Hey, we're gonna leave this on for the hey, get him with it. Hey, and it's Labor Day weekend. Oh, you already know what's about to happen down there.
Oh shit. I gotta work.
Mom's done hit me up, said, yeah, I go into the Parkway. I said, okay, Mom. I said, okay, Mom.
Your
Mom
mom
said she can
is the Parkway.
My mom's is the Parkway. Yeah, so and my pops is in Portugal. Oh, let me do that. Let me do this real quick. Speaking of Spanish music, happy birthday to my pops, man. Happy whatever, how old you are. Shouts out to you.
Ain't one.
I don't know.
Negro.
Let me tell you something. My dad is a funny dude. So he called me when he was in Morocco, and thanks, Vaughn. I'll let him know you said it. See, he calls me. He's in Morocco because they left on the 24th. His birthday was on the 30th, and they come back on the 9th, I think, the 6th. And so he's in Morocco. He was in Morocco, and there was a particular part where they have a particular wine that he tasted, loved completely, and wanted to get it. And he's like 3 bottles into this wine because he bought a case and then found out that he could not ship it. He couldn't ship it home because where they were, it's not a treaty with the United States, so you can't ship anything into the United States. So he was like 3 bottles in. And I said, well, why don't you just put it in your bag and bring it? He was like, son, I got to go to 2 other countries here. And I don't want to, I'm going to take wine from there too. So I just don't want to take these bottles with me. So, he was fucked up, right? This man is all over the place talking about all kinds of shit. And I'm just like, okay, Dad. All right, Dad. All right. I hear you. And he was like, he just was off on the tangent. And so
everybody got that one drunk friend.
Yeah, for those who don't know, my dad's from Panama, and led a very long life, and the fact that he's still here is a blessing. So shouts out to my pops. Happy birthday. He's not going to listen to this or hear this or see this, but I just wanted to give him a shout out. All right, so let's get into this weird sex. Once again, we're going to play What the Fuck Do You Think He Did? So go ahead and drop your comments in when I post the picture. And let me know what you think he did. Where we at? There we
go. This is a square ass nigga.
Yeah, so what do you think he did?
Nothing. And that's his problem.
Nothing? He didn't do nothing?
I don't know, man. I can't even. He doesn't. Yeah. He don't.
So we got some. Oh,
this is. Said, I know what he did.
Vaughn says he ate some booty. The mama said we're frozen. Are we frozen?
I don't look frozen to me, and I never seen that movie either.
Unless she's making a play on the senator that was he was speaking to a thing, and they asked him a question, and he said and stopped, like he just fucking stopped. And Vaughn said he just stopped, like he just stared off into space. Vaughn says licking toes. Vaughn, why you not on all this? He wore a bikini. He didn't do anything quite like that, but I'm gonna give you a hint. He wished his dog wore a bikini. So he's a 64-year-old award-winning professor at Penn State. Themis Lucas was arrested for allegedly engaging in indecent acts with his pet dog at the Pennsylvania State Park. Masukas, a chemical engineering professor, was taken into custody and charged with various offenses, including sexual intercourse with an animal, cruelty to animals, indecent exposure, open lewdness, and disorderly conduct. The incident came to light after a trail of camera installed in the state park captured footage of Masukis walking around naked, wearing only a ski mask and a backpack, boots, and a wristwatch. The camera
might have
reported
been cousins.
the camera
Might be
reported
my cousin.
the camera recorded him masturbating and engaging in sexual acts with his pet collie. The footage was discovered as a part of an investigation into the theft of hand sanitizer. So basically,
Do you think he picked the dog up?
no,
Like
apparently
pick up a hookup?
these
Whoa.
they put these cameras in because people were stealing hand sanitizer during COVID, and that's how they got him. Masukis was recognized as an award-winning professor. Investigators identified Masukis from the trail camera footage and obtained additional images from private trail cameras owned by local residents, which showed him walking naked in the same area on multiple occasions dating back to 2014. A search warrant executed at Masukis' home led to the discovery of items matching those seen in the video, including the ski mask, the backpack, and an iPad believed that he had been used for recording his illicit acts. During the search of his home, Masukis reportedly exhibited extreme emotional distress, at one point even begging investigators to kill him. His preliminary hearing was scheduled for July 19th of this year. They said he also had a lot of pictures up of his dog, of him and his dog.
He got his own little website going on poodlesonly.com. Humping
like,
Miss Collie.
Hey, listen, y'all. I'm as much as y'all be appalled that I find these stories, I'm appalled that I find these stories.
I'm not appalled.
Who are you?
I'm more like elated.
Listen, I just don't like.
We gotta have good shit, man.
What in the holy hell do these people be thinking? Because
you don't want to know what they're thinking. You don't. Because to them, that's some good. That's some good pussy that he getting from that.
But
I
it's
don't even
not
know
a
what
cat.
a collie look like. I don't even know what a collie look like, but apparently he put it in a poodle skirt and got the humping and walking around in his damn Timberlands with a baby pamper on or whatever the fuck he was doing.
That nigga was
But
also watching.
I think I will claim ownership of this guy. He's like one of my cousins because he had on boots.
Do you think like I don't think he had on Timbs. I think he had on galoshes.
You never know, man. White people wear Timbs. They may not be constructs, but they wear Timbs too.
I think he had on galoshes. I don't think he had on Timbs.
Rubber galoshes.
Yeah, I think he one of them galoshes.
He's about to be knee deep in some shit.
All right. Before we get into the social media minute, let's go ahead and let's do a little quick recap.
Save your alleged gun jamming ass and just bounce with your paper and drugs like Casper the Ghost.
What did you find out about the mystery man?
New York is over. This is my chance.
They gonna block us for this shit.
100%.
Fuck them niggas. I'm a free agent.
Walter Flynn.
It's live, niggas. It's live.
My family.
And only happen in a town like this.
I'm out here trying to make money and moves.
You clocking my city.
It gonna be a problem if I am? I
Year.
wanna stick around to find out.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah.
city long enough to have any enemies.
Yeah,
I got three enemies.
this nigga makes enemies so fast.
You're definitely a man's blood of blood.
Man alone don't last long in these streets.
I'll take care of it.
You're not afraid of hell.
Sometimes I think I'm already there.
Welcome to Chicago, Tommy.
Welcome. My name's Iddy'd.
As y'all know, we pretty much we do the recap of all things power, and tonight at midnight
I'll be asleep.
The new episode. Oh no, I'm gonna be up, nigga. I'm gonna be up. The new episode of Power Book 4 Force is dropping.
Hey, Vaughn, calm down. Keep your knickers on. Vaughn.
And we will be recapping everything on Monday, so make sure you tune in Monday at 8 for everything, all things Force. Iddy'd tapped in just now. Want to wish you a very, 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 very happy birthday. Appreciate you. The GOAT.
That birthday cook. He's like 102 today.
He's 102. True.
That nigga
true.
Ancient.
True.
He blew. I sent him. He blew out the candles on his cake, and his denture shot out his mouth. Old ass Negro. That is a Negro spiritual right there.
All right, let's get into this. Let's get into the social.
I got.
What was you about to say?
I got the you know how you got the Mount Rushmore, right? Is Iddy'd, my cousin Kat, my cousin Michelle, and my cousin Trey. And it's 5 because my cousin Brian. They are the dustiest Negroes in the family right now.
He older than his mama.
Decrepit. Right?
Negro
spirituals.
Let's see if we can get you guys out of here on a laugh. And I figure we're gonna start off with what happens when the Hennessy hits.
Oh, I already know. That's why that nigga was in the dog park in his galoshes right there. That's exactly why. He was in the dog park in his galoshes. To him, that's like twerking at the club.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
As Vaughn would say, bring that back, Turbo.
Yo, that's how the bony ass chicks from the the ghetto bony ass chicks be looking, son. Or like the white chicks that think they could twerk. Be having twerk competitions.
Hey, well, talking about white women. What happens when the Karen goes wrong?
You gonna learn today.
Why was she?
That is what you call instant karma.
Instant karma.
And you know your ass too big to run. Don't run.
Like, where the fuck is you
She
going?
ain't have no ankle supports whatsoever. So. Like, she needed them 2 ankle braces, Timberland sidewalls, and some Nike cross trainers. All at the same time. Her ankles was like, no, ma'am. We don't do this.
And hold on, let's see who said something. Vaughn. Vaughn said, but she running in slow motion. Hey, that's the road rash.
She put rash on the road.
Oh shit. All right. And staying in the theme of white women.
Lights out, nigga. Yo, you gotta run that back, but you gotta slow it down. After the ball hits, you gotta see where the ball goes.
Okay,
you gotta see where the ball goes. You gotta see where the ball goes.
Hold on.
I'm telling you.
I don't know if I could. Does it go in the rim?
It goes in the net. Goal! Goal!
Oh my God.
Man.
Oh, definitely.
A 3-point shot.
Definitely.
You think when that shit had it, all you heard was Kobe. Hit that 3, Kobe.
All right, and over the past couple of weeks, I would say, maybe about twice a month, we have a story about white people not bathing.
They don't bathe weekly. We should have one every week.
And not finding the value in a good shower. And this particular lady took it upon herself, knocked all the stability out of her ass.
No stability track on that.
She wasn't with him when she was shooting in the gym. Vaughn, stupid. We miss you, Vaughn. So this lady decided to see if her man was actually bathing, and this is what came about.
Lord.
Did you shower?
Yeah, why? For me?
Did you wash your body?
Yes. Why?
Okay, that's it.
No.
Hold on, let me run it back.
Dry ass.
Did you shower?
Yeah.
She glued that shit down.
Did you wash your body?
Yes. Why?
Okay, that's it.
No, what are you doing? What? I didn't use that. I didn't use that either. What?
What did you use?
The water.
You didn't use any soap.
I used the water. Why
You need to use soap. How did you wash your ass?
Got a yeast infection.
Water.
No soap?
Now listen, I'm going to turn this into a teachable moment because a lot of us forget about the legacy of cleanliness and how that was weaponized against particular people and being inherently dirty. Her caption is, why are men like this? And listen, I know us as men can be some dirty creatures, but at least for black men, we gonna use some soap. You see what I'm saying? Some of us might not wipe it between our butt cheeks and think it's gay, but listen, we gonna use some soap. What I'm getting at is the cultural cleanliness wars and how it spots like some hypocrisy. You see what I'm saying? This is not directed towards the people that made this video, but speaking to a broader culture. Specifically, I'm getting into the cultural of cleanliness in this country and how different people are seen as being inherently filthy at the expense of other people being seen as inherently clean. But we see that there's a contradiction in the way that different people practice hygiene. We sprinkle some historical context in there just to back that point up. When we think about the legacy of segregated pools, the idea that we were infected and filthy justified them being like, I don't want to swim in the pool with them dirty people over there. That's why this article says there was a racist assumption that Black Americans were dirtier than whites and that they were more likely to be infected by communicable diseases. The push for racial segregation and racial exclusion was for white swimmers to avoid being infected by the supposed dirtiness of Black Americans. Education is elevation, and if you want to learn more on this subject, you can read about the genealogy of race, purity, and hygiene. In closing, yes,
Dusty ass.
Do we need to say anything else?
Negative.
We don't need to say anything else. I think all we need to do is show this video.
That's my nigga right there.
He trying to get to you and that monkey.
Listen. And she did the right thing. I think she did the right thing because she kept herself still.
She kept the composure.
No cheeks. There was no cheeks to clap. She can't make it clap. So he was working with what he had.
Hey, listen, he was trying to get you and that monkey, trying to get to you and that monkey. Like, he was on it.
I'm telling you, he was tonight. If he's going to, he was gonna wax that board. You know what I'm saying? She had a long ass day, and he was gonna wax that board tonight.
Hey. Shit. And you know, the best way to end a good social media minute is with the best video of the day. And you know what it was.
That's what happens when you get invited to the dog park, but your parents won't let you leave the house.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. For everybody out there, it's Labor Day weekend. Get you some Henny and let it get to you. And for all my people up there in the tri-state area, you know what time it is? It is time. It's fet time.
Yes.
It's
lime and a coconut.
You put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up. It's time for liming. And if you don't know what liming is, you need to figure out what it is. Get there. All right, man. Evie, tell the people how to find you.
Yo, you can find me recuperating on Instagram. That's BIGKIDEMVI_chops, as well as the extras and ignorance page. That's Grits the Later and Ignorance on IG.
Hey, Vaughn says some hot tea and 20 grand.
Fuck that shit. I want some hot Vaughn and Double D.
I think Double D got off. She wasn't feeling well. I think Double D got off.
She gonna hear this shit.
She gonna listen to the show.
Gonna hear it.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, y'all. Hey, all I can say is, if you're out there Labor Day weekend, man. Oh, first off, shouts out to everybody going down there for a little bit. Shout out to everybody who stayed safe throughout the hurricane.
Yes.
For those who didn't, prayers out to you. Hopefully you able to get back on your feet soon. South Carolina didn't really get hit that hard, but there were some parts of Charleston, Myrtle Beach, and some other areas where there was some devastation. So please make sure that you send some prayers out to those people who were hit by it. And for those people that are headed out to Labor Day weekend festivities, aka my mama, who I had to find a place to stay this weekend, just so she could stay in Brooklyn. Please be safe. Please be safe out there. The Fet ain't that important. Juve ain't that important, and the Parkway ain't that important for you not to be safe. If you want to follow me on all social media platforms, it is Instagram and Snapchat. The Ninth Wonder. Oh, this is my shit.
Soca just give me powers. Yeah. Make me jump and fit for hours.
Hey, make sure that you guys stay safe. All right, we out of here. Peace.
Yeah.
Drink some and share with others. Fit for hours. Soca powers. It's a wonderful feeling. Share with others. All my brothers and all my sisters. Today we make it, we there. Because after it's sun or rain, we don't care what the people say. Once the music in your face, so much powers I can't explain.